Like my shiny metal ass.
Hey, Mindy, what's up? How you doing? I got a few rocks out here. Whoop, she's drifting again. What do we got? We got Terranite right out of the gate. TBD. Aluminium. Aluminium. Barrel. Is it? I can land at Arc L1 and we can hop servers. Did you know you can't change the head out on this golem? What you got is what you got. Apparently that's it. Yeah, what the hell? No bed and you can't change the head out. That's lame. Starter is right. Lame, lame. Let me hoover up this Terranite. Well, this is a break rock, isn't it? Okay. Wait. Why do I not have a fracture option here? Oh, it's not a fracture mod. No, it's purple. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm still feeling the effects of this drug. There's only 3 SCU. I'm not going to bother with this. There's 3 SCU and only 1/3 of it's Terranite, so I'm not going to worry about it. I can head back to the station and we can catch a server together. I'll head back to the station and we can launch together. I'm only like 47 clicks from a station. That was a very short trip. Oh, I'm seeing the sides of my armor. Okay, I was like, what the fuck am I seeing here? That's feeling claustrophobic. Yeah, I'll land here and menu log. Oh no, I'm trees passing. All good.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, Sinixter, how the hell are you? Yes, it's the new Mule Spectre. That's a very good way of explaining it. The new Mule Spectre. There is my hanger, sir. You have assigned me a hanger. Where is it? There it is. We're gonna see how she does. It's zippy, I'll give it that. Whoa. Let's drop our landing gear and slow it down a little bit. I'm not used to flying this thing yet. Let's go ahead and do a refuel on it while we're here. I don't want to get off, I just want to get out. Oh man, I should have outfitted the prospector while I was at at Arcor. I didn't think about.
That's exactly what my grandpa said. Said to that chick in Bangkok.
Right.
He said, "I don't want to get out, or I don't want to get off. I want to get out."
Right.
It's weird how you can remember just some stupid shit from your childhood when it's brought up later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Two neurons connect and bam, there it is. And it's always goofy shit that you don't think would stick.
Yeah, stuff that don't really have any kind of importance at all.
Mm-mm. Okay, so I do have a backpack with gadgets here. Alright, I wasn't sure if I did or not. I was pretty fucked up the other night. Alright, I am proceeding to the menu. Sinixter, how the hell are you? Hope you're doing well. I am in the menu.
I'm not gonna lie, that little golem, whatever you want to call it, would make a great little prospector, like scout ship, because how quick it is.
Oh, that's true.
Like for what I do running around and not breaking anything, it would be like really good for that. Except you'd have to constantly go to someone's ship so you could drink.
Oh, that's true. And you couldn't drop off someone. You couldn't drop off someone to wait to man a mole either. So like our idea about having people hang out with you to help crack a rock, that wouldn't work either.
Yeah. But as for a straight scout, that's an ideal ship for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I'm doing better, Sidixter. Yesterday I was down with a migraine most of the day. It started raining and late in the afternoon and my pain started backing off. So, this new preventative wasn't much of a preventative yesterday. Hey, Cosmic, how the fuck are you? 38 visits, Cosmic. I did manage to finish Scarred's video, though. Turn off global chat. Somebody in there was talking about just, well, just really gross shit. Friday, I was like, okay, that's going off. It's like, no wonder the Europeans think Americans are gross. All right. Have they fixed the hangar elevator? The hangar elevators, are they fixed? Are they going to eat ships now? Do we know? Good time to find out.
Well, cargo still gets stuck to the grid if you don't do the thing. I figured out yesterday. So I got a bunch of cargo on my Zeus that I can't do anything with.
So that's not fixed. Okay. Let's see. The cats play with my shit when I'm not in my office. Wow, it was waiting for me when I got here, so at least that time it was working. Oop, that's the ass end. Okay. You working your way through part 2? Okay. Yeah, I listened to I finished part 1 last night. I hopped into Elite, ran 628 steel over to Moon's system build. Flew out to a system in Snake. Way out there in Snake. And I was like, well, I don't know that I want to start a second system build until I've got my first system build out a little better. You know. I mean, I do want a second system build out closer to Parrot's Head. But I'm like, do I really want to have 2 simultaneous system builds? Maybe I should finish my first one first. Or at least get it in a better state. Something. I think I'll do that first. So I'm going to do that first. Are you in the Hurston area?
I'm at Hurl too. I can head to you.
No, don't worry about it. I'll fly to you. I don't really care where we mine. If you're in that area already, it makes more sense to fly to you. You want to go to Ariel?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's ground mining, the last couple of days we ain't been able to mine anything on the ground. Can't scan the rocks.
Okay, well, I'll head to Ariel and see what it's like. If not, I guess we can hit the Halo. Now, let me get out of here first.
Yeah, Halo's been real good.
Whoop. I haven't watched any of that guy's videos yet, Guardian, but I'm going to check him out now after watching the first video that Scarred released talking to the Guardian guy. He seems pretty cool. I'm going to check his shit out. It's got a small fuel tank.
I was so scared.
Look, that rabbit's got a vicious streak a mile wide. It's a killer.
Get stuck.
He'll do you a treat, mate.
Oh, yeah? Manky Scots git.
I'm warning you.
It's pretty sprightly, Raymond. I haven't done any mining with it yet. My 2 disappointments with it are that it doesn't have a bed. For me personally, that's a deal breaker. And I'll explain why. And in my life, there are plenty of times where, like, Mrs. B will say, "Hey, I'm gonna go crochet something for a little bit." Like, okay, I'm gonna go mine while you do that. I don't know whether she's gonna be crocheting for half an hour or 4. So I'll come mine while she's crocheting. If she crochets for half an hour and she decides that she's done and we're going to go cook dinner or we're going to go do something together or watch a movie or whatever, I need to be able to bed log wherever the fuck I am and do something with her. If I'm in the Golem, well, either A, I've lost what I've mined, or B, I need to try to fly back to wherever the fuck I can and menu log. If I'm in the mole or in the prospector, okay, no problem. I can just trot to the back of the ship and bed log. Yeah, well, I can't always do that though, Cosmic. In the Golem, I can't bed log, and that's a deal breaker for me. The other thing that's a problem for me...
Welcome to the internet.
Hey, Fixer.
Your gateway
Did you
to
get logged in?
adventure.
The other thing that's a deal breaker for me is you can't change the mining head out. You're stuck with Pitman or whatever the hell this thing is. Now, am I saying it's a bad ship because of that? No, I'm just saying for me personally, that's 2 cans of nope.
We would be honored.
Hey, Bill, what's up?
If you would join us.
Good to see ya. You're still shard locked? Aw, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, Fix. Oh, and you've renamed your folder and downloaded it again. You're still shard locked, so that makes me think it is an account issue and not a local installation issue. Excellent, Bill. Fixer, we're I'm trying to remember what your Discord name is. I know your name on Discord's different from Fixer. It's like Stealing Dreams or something? No. It's not Stealing Dreams. What is it? Graybush or something? Okay, cool. Give me a second here. Something I want to ask you on Discord privately.
Vapor_void just redeemed first. Last dash at cat 13x times first for 1 points.
I hate this new UI.
Thank you for your patronage.
Check your DMs on Discord, Graybush. Guys, just bear with me here. Only gripe with the Golem is that it's... Kick him in the nuts! Yeah, I really hate the new UI on Discord. I really do. It's... Maybe it's just because I'm an older guy and I'm used to things being a certain way. Maybe that's it. Guys, bear with me here. I'm trying to help out a friend. Just bear with me here. Okay, good. He saw it. Okay. Well, the offer stands, Grapebus. Just let me know, okay? Just let me know, buddy. Alright, I'm on Aerial. Now let's find... Well, no, I'm not at Aerial. Do, do, do. Have you opened a ticket with them, Fix? Have you opened a ticket with them? I mean, I'm not so sure that they'll do something about it, but... Oh, it does. It does epitomize Kit Bash. Oh, perfect. Okay, now, we can't do it by eyeball, so we gotta try it by this. Sometimes it'll let you route it this way. Yep, it's working this way now. This wouldn't make a perfect scout ship. I briefly considered taking the Golem out and shoving it in one of those little side hangars at in Area 18, spawning the Polaris and parking this up top. Does this have VTOLs? It does. Look at us.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't have any numbers in space at Arkel 1, but the rocks did have material in them, so...
Well, that was cool. As soon as the rocket popped up on mine as scanned, it showed up on yours at a really good distance away.
I'm sorry, say that again, please?
The rock I scanned, it showed up on my HUD, popped up on yours at an extended distance. You don't normally pick them up from that far away.
No, it showed up as 12K out, yeah. I don't have the Cutter Scout. I think Bendy might have the Cutter Scout. Yeah, at Arkel 1, the rocks weren't giving me numbers, but they did have material in them when I hit them with the mining mode, so... Maybe it's just that they're not reporting signature numbers, but they're still working. I don't care about the signature numbers as long as they still work. Yeah, Raymond, no problem. No problem. All good. You guys overlook me. I'm,
Yeah,
fuck.
I still can't scan these.
Yeah, I'm not getting any highlights. No night vision highlights. Well, I mean, if they would just give the whole scanning capability to the Terrapin like it's supposed to have had now for 13 fucking years, we'd be fine. Because you could take the Terrapin out and you could scan. You could scan for salvage. You could scan for mining. You could scan for combat. Why on earth would you ever want to do that? Hey, sneaky neeks. So it may have to be space mining. I'm gonna try a couple just to rule out an incidental issue.
Yep, I'm gonna head to the Halo.
Copy. Well, typically, what I do is go in scanning mode, and I look at the signatures, and I look for a high value, and I mean like something above 10,000. And this mark here, like arrows pointing down, indicate rocks for a ship to mine. And so like these are like arrows from a bow and arrow. Those indicate something that a ship could mine. Something that looks more like drill bits is something for a rock ROC buggy or a now Atlas Geo to mine. So if you're in a Golem, a Prospector, or a Mole, arrows like this are for you. If you're in a Rock ROC, a Rock DS, or a Atlas Geo, the drill bits are for you. If you're in space, obviously you're going to be looking for these arrows. That's generally what I look for. And so basically signature values, even 2,000 increments, so like 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000, 14, whatever. Those are usually going to be salvage. You are going to get the odd number where like a certain number of rock values are going to give you an even number, and you're going to think, hey, that's salvage, but really it was rocks. That's rare, but it could happen. So an odd signature value like 17,000, like 1,750, that's a rock. 2,000 is going to be salvage. So if you're rock mining, you're looking for asteroids, look for odd numbers. If you're salvage mining or salvage scouting, even numbers. That's why Pitney's like, what are we looking for? Are we mining or are we salvaging? That's why he wants to know. That way he knows what signatures he's looking for. Or both. If you ping, then what normally happens... I have a button on my joystick, but yes, V like Victor will take you into salvage or scanning mode. I've got buttons on my... Let me flip over here where you can see. Okay, right here on my throttle, I've got the second button up takes me into scan mode. And when I flip my left joystick and I have a rapid fire trigger, if I push that up and hold it, it sends a ping out. Or you could do tab. Same deal. You could do V and tab. So basically, when I'm flying along the surface, I'm tipping my nose down and I'm using upward thrust so that my ship is flying along like this. And every couple of seconds, I'm sending out a ping. And the rocks should give me a signature value and flare up on my HUD with unknown. And normally, there you go, right there. See? A bunch of stuff popped up. So now I'm going to flip around, and it's going to say, hey, this is Folomine. I don't know what this is because I haven't memorized the new stuff. And I don't know what this shit is, so I'm going to strafe down a little bit and look. If I didn't know better, I'd say this was a hand mineable.
They're geo-mineable.
Yep, there you go. Now, in the last release, these would have been a drill bit icon, but now they're showing up as like an arrow, so I don't know. They may have changed the whole UI. This looks like they've changed the whole UI, guys. So the statement I just made about them using drill bits for hand mineables, gone. So now we're going to have to use Geo. I should have gotten a U.
It's not a gem, it's an ore. That's why it's not a drill bit.
Yep. So if I had a Geo, we could mine this right now. But it looks like it's not working right now, so we're going to have to change tactics and go to the Halo. You can ping without it, But normally in scan mode, it would give you the signature values. You don't have to be in scan mode to ping, but be advised when you ping, it sends a flash out all across the landscape, and people who know what to look for are going to be alerted to your presence. So just be aware of that. When you're pinging, you're going, "Hi, everybody. I'm here, motherfucker." Just be aware of that. You are broadcasting your presence. By pinging. Whenever you ping... Yeah. Right, Fixer? You're pinging, you're singing. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Now, when you're in scan mode or mining mode and your reticule is over the rock or touching the rock, it will highlight. So in other words, if this corn guy is the rock and this is your reticule right here and it highlights or touches the rock will glow and you'll get the numbers highlighted on your HUD. So that's probably what you're talking about. No problem, Raymond. Where's my kitties? Man, I had 2 cats in here for a second. Now they're all gone.
Vapor_boy just redeemed. Milk for 1 point.
Nope.
Man, it is hot as fuck in my office right now.
So what stops you from attaching that to the side of a hall, one of the halls that can hold it, and then carrying extra containers with you?
You could probably snap the containers to the hull, but I don't know if you could land the ship on there. Think about how many containers you could snap to the side of a hull. See, though. Ooh.
It's gold.
Trying to find you on my HUD. There's Bendy. 12 clicks.
Did you put any modules on that?
Mm-hmm. XTR XLs. Alright, so we'll switch over to scanning mode. And we'll ping. And we'll see if signature values are coming up. I don't think scanning
One from farther away, you're too close for the signature value. So pick one of the other ones.
Alright, here we go. Yeah. There's 13K right there. I'm not getting any signature values at all. So scanning apparently is busted.
You're zoomed way in on it.
I haven't zoomed anything though. That's
I'm
the
looking
kicker.
at scanning on the right. Scroll back.
I haven't done anything with this.
Because your scanning right now is zoomed in.
It's comma and period, right? I haven't done anything with this.
No, it's your mouse wheel. While in scanning mode.
I'm in scanning mode. I haven't done anything with it.
I know, but that little signal on the right, that half circle piece or quarter circle on the right, that's orange, that's zoomed all the way in.
No, that's my speed limiter. Oh, no, wait. On the right?
Yeah, on the right, the half circle.
All right, well, let's look at our keybinds and see what it is. Key bindings. Advanced. Scanning. Increase mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down. It's not moving at all.
Do you have power in your... No, you're pinging, right? So you got power in your scanners.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
What the
refine
fuck?
that to something else, because right now you're zoomed all the way in. I'll share mine. I'll show you.
Radar's powered up, yeah. Well, see, I've got it bound to something on my sticks here, but it's not moving at all. Let me double check my keybinds. Maybe I fucked something up. Key bindings, joystick HOTAS, advanced, vehicle scanning, increase scanning angle 23. Okay, that's increase scanning, yes. Decrease down, yes. Yeah, see, I'm decreasing scanning angle right now and nothing's happening on my HUD. Well, see, if I was decreasing it, then I wouldn't be seeing everything. I wouldn't be seeing everything on my...
Right, but the scanner shows, like, if you look at mine, this is
Let me
zoomed all the
see.
way.
Let me pull your thing up on this. Alright, show me what you got.
Alright, so this is me zoomed all the way in. That's 8 meters away. I can tell it's an asteroid in because I'm zoomed in. You see the circle on the right where it's going back up? That's zoomed out. That's a wider angle. I'm only zooming it like full 360-degree scan. It doesn't scan as far, but you don't get the detail. It just scans a circle. So you mouse wheel in, you see where it moved to the bottom? That's me zooming into that location.
Mine is not changing at all. You're changing ping angle or scan angle?
I'm changing ping angle, I believe.
Let me make sure I'm changing the right stuff here.
It's whatever it is on your mouse wheel. You read the right one for the mouse wheel up and down.
Scanning angle, decrease scanning angle.
Yeah, that's the one I'm changing.
Because I know there used to be a ping angle and a scanning angle. Now I only see one. This is interesting. And you're getting numbers? You're getting like a...
Yeah, you clearly get the signatures, 1700,
I am not seeing this at all.
12K. That's going to be salvage right there. I just flew past that one.
Yeah, see, I'm rotating my button and it is... Nothing is changing here.
Maybe it's a UI malfunction. I don't know. Because, like, that, what I'm seeing is like me zoomed all the way in on an item.
What the fuck? Let me look at your... Compare your Discord to mine. Where is your signature value showing up for your rock when you ping it?
Dead center top.
Okay, right in the middle.
Yep.
Let me hit my options. Maybe I turned something off and I just didn't realize it. Maybe I turned it off and didn't realize it. Yep, signature values are turned off and on.
What's the one right under that? It said, I couldn't see it because your head said something about scanning mode.
Let me see here. Missions HUD display signature values, yes. Lock being controlled scanning mode, no. So I don't have my ping controls locked to scanning mode. But under options, keybinds, advanced, vehicles, where is it? Vehicle scanning. Yeah, fixer, I can get out of the seat and get back in, no problem. Well, yeah, it's a ship, but I can do that. Okay, we're out of the ship. Took off the Prospector and the Fortune. Air changed their paint. Both ships have no MFDs. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm pinging. I've got no signature value at all. Nothing. And I am not able to change. I can't change my ping angle. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. I just scrolled my mouse wheel up or down and the ones in front of me disappeared.
So the HUD isn't changing. Like the designation to tell you where you're at on it isn't changing on yours.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Nope.
What the actual fuck? Maybe I'm broke. Advanced HUD SEM on, advanced HUD nav on. Yeah, I'm not getting a signature value at all. Well, this is awesome. I can go in mining mode and I still don't have a signature value. Okay, there we go.
Well, there'll be a quick way to find out. We can trade ships. If it works while you're on my ship, then it's that ship is busted.
Okay, fair point. I'll fly over to you. I'm gonna turn off mining mode so that damn head's not in the way. I'm flying over to you.
Actually, we don't even have to trade ships. You just got to take control of this one.
Mm-hmm. You hop out, hop in mine, and see if it looks correct in mine. Because that'll tell me whether it's an issue with my client or not. Hey Moon, what's up? There you go. Because if it looks correct in my ship on you, that tells me it's a problem with my client. Or something with my settings. Wow, it's further away than I thought. And if it doesn't look right for you, set it. I think Mrs. B just got home. Hey, Boo Bear. Trying to stream. Everything's fine but me. I'm not feeling good. What?
I said it was from the motherfucker.
Oh, I may have lost count.
But I tell you what, man, that's
Mrs. B said the coffee. It's all right so far, Moon. I don't have any signature values, Moon, when I scan in rocks. I keep forgetting you guys can see.
Messed up on this. It's actually functioning. It's just not giving you the visual representation that it's functioning. You're not getting the HUD signature at this ship at all. So mine should show up when you get in it.
The whole tablets and all that stuff. Would you say, Bendy, the HUD's fucked up?
On this ship, the scanning's working. You're just not getting the visual representation of what it's picking up.
Yeah, so the numbers aren't showing up, basically.
Like the zooming in and zooming out is actually functioning.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not getting the visual rep of it.
Okay, so you're not getting like the 1,000, the 16,000, whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're not getting the scan change notification on the center, that circle I was showing you. You're not getting it. So hop in my seat and look. Like you'll be able to move mine up and down because mine's functioning.
Okay, so that'll tell me whether my keybinds are broken or not.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I thought I had my shit set right. So yeah, you used to be able to just move my... Used to be able to just move my rotary encoders and fix my shit. You're welcome to use the Golem if you want. I don't really care. I don't even know if I'm going to be keeping that shit.
No, I gotta use the signatures. Like without the signatures, it puts a hamper on the scouting.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try the Golem, I don't care. I don't even know if I'm going to be keeping that shit. I only got it to someone want to try it. Okay, so this will let me show Raymond what I was talking about. There's a ping. There you go, Raymond, right there. Look right there on the HUD. See the 1720? That's what we're talking about. There are charts. Red Monster SC has charts that you can use. Let me see if I can pull these up real quick. Here you go. Whoop, we're drifting. Go back, Pagan, go back. Right there. Alright, now let's alt-tab out of here so we don't drift. Okay, so mining charts right here. Dark mode charts. And let's go here. Let me drop these links here in chat for you guys. Here you go. Boom. And you guys make sure you go visit Red Monster SC. The guy does awesome streams. He does a lot of content. The least you can do is go drop a like and a sub on the guy. Okay, so mining charts. Let's look this thing out. Mining gadgets.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Refining, mining lasers, mining modules, ore locations. Here we go, right here. This is perfect.
I don't know if those are updated to the new stuff.
Okay, so 1720. Yeah, but this will at least get us in the right direction. This will let me demonstrate what we're talking about with the signatures. Here you go, 1720. Asteroid S-type. So 1720 tells me from a distance, I can sit here, clicks away, and say, oh, this is a 1720. And my...
Oh, bro, this thing just blew me up.
I'll come pick you up. So I know from a distance.
I'm at Hurston.
Someone took the Ellen Ripley Express.
I was not prepared for how fast that actually was.
You're all good. Where'd you go, Hurston?
Yeah, I'm at Louisville.
Okay, I'll head over to Louisville.
Hey, grab my gear.
Oh,
you got a tractor beam on you?
Yeah, I do.
It was a rock right behind you.
Remember, it's tier 0. Your shit should be with you.
Yeah, but I got mining laser heads and everything. Or gadgets. I have like 4 gadgets in my backpack.
Check your shit when you spawn, because I woke up when Ellen Ripley did. I had my shit in my backpack. I will cruise around and look.
I was like right next to you. The rock we were supposed to be mining.
Okay.
Yeah, there's none in my backpack.
S-type, 855. Okay, here we go, right here.
I take it Bendy did not feel the need for speed.
Oh, his body did.
Bro, I was just trying to love tap up next to the rock so I could mine it. It literally accelerated at such speed, it smacked me face first into that rock.
Yeah, you got to be careful with her. She'll move.
I literally just love tapped it.
Yeah. She moves. She moves. Yeah, on the signature thing, I hadn't been mining since the new HUD updates. So, yeah, I didn't know anything about where those were supposed to be or anything, if they're even still there. The whole scanning thing, yeah, I didn't know what the state of it was.
Well, it's not working on the moons, that's for sure.
It looks like it might be a Golem issue. If a prospector's doing it.
The HUD's definitely not working like it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was my keybinds. Bendy got in there and tried it, and it's like, no, it's definitely you're on your ship.
Of course, then again, I hadn't done much scanning because, after all, I've had the luck of Bendy with me lately.
It's not luck with Bendy.
No, I said the luck of Bendy.
Oh, yeah.
I've had the luck of Bendy.
How are we going to get him out? I don't know if we... probably.
I don't see my body in it.
Will it let you just open it?
I hope so. I mean, will it let you open it if someone's in it?
I don't know.
Because some of these things won't let you open it if someone's in it.
You got a gun? Shoot that mother up.
I do, actually.
And with the chip being hard death, well...
I just put 40 rounds into it.
I got a marker.
A death marker?
Yeah, it's right by you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hang out in the area. I'll let you roll up with something you can put a body into. You still got a cutter or something?
Yeah, I got something I can use.
Copy that. Yeah, we finally got to that point. You know, I like that we're at the point now where shit just free floats in space. Because that's really the way it would be. I'm trying to change my position so that I could see a corpse floating. This is Bee's fussing at the cats. I don't know what they did to piss her off.
Cat. Knowing cats, they probably got in the way and wouldn't let her walk somewhere.
Yeah, they do that.
They did the old mommy's home, mommy's home, mommy's home.
Oh, Milky about tripped me this morning. I was coming out. Feed me, daddy. I'm fucking hungry. Where is the prosy? I don't want to bang the prosy.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a corpse.
No, everything's in my home location storage.
Everything in your backpack, right?
Everything was in my backpack. It's in my storage at home. It's in my inventory.
Bring something that has cargo, though. I mean, if you've got something that'll hold these empty containers, grab it. I want to salvage this shit. Like the ghetto rat that I am.
I could bring the SRV and just tow it someplace.
Well, I've got the cargo pods off. Do you have a C1 or something that'll hold some cargo? Or bring anything. I'll go get a cargo ship and come back. It doesn't matter. I can go get a cargo ship and come back as long as you're here to act like a placeholder. Because your prosy's here.
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
So where are we finding surface rocks today?
We're not. But so far we've done absolutely nothing productive.
Wow.
Alright, I'll bring the cutter to grab my prospector. You take the cutter back to get yours.
Copy that. I'll get a cargo ship and come back and get this stuff.
I mean, if you get your C2, we could just throw the whole ship in the back of it.
Yeah, I've already got the cargo mods off in one of the guns. Stripping this bitch. Stripping, stripping. I mean, I guess I could put it on and we could tow it, but who wants to do that? Oh, Boo, you're awesome. What is it?
Turkey, cheddar, romaine salad, and
Thank you, beautiful. You're awesome. Thank you, Boo Bear. You blew goblins out of the water? I do not.
Oh,
I-
did they tell you that? Did they tell you that I actually went over to Pyro and did something?
Ferrets mentioned something about you losing your persistent home location or something?
Yeah.
But you went to Pyro, though. Good on you.
Yeah, I went to Pyro, and because I went to Pyro, I no longer get my personal hangar at my home location.
Did you have fun in Pyro?
No.
No. Why? Why not?
I got there and got blown up, and then everybody left.
What?
Of course, I got blown up rather spectacularly.
Okay.
Scorpion had a load of quant in his mule. And we get to Checkmate Station, and he couldn't get a hangar.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't give him a hangar. So he put it down on one of the stop and go pads and jumped out before the timer ran out.
Mm-hmm.
But he also hit the self-destruct button before he
Oh,
jumped
shit.
out. So he hops out, runs back behind the little air shield by the elevator door. Ship blows up nice and pretty like they normally do.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes walking out. I'm in my Golem, not too far off, checking out the debris and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, big secondary boom, just huge boom. Quant blowing.
Oh,
Can you pull your
shit.
modules off of that?
The second one was the quant.
Yeah, Betty, I'm looking for him now.
And when it blew me sky high.
Mm.
Oh, the components are on the sidewalls. I was talking about your laser modules. Could you pull them off your laser head?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know how I would pull that off the laser head. The thing folds up. Okay, go to the empty space where the pods were and look carefully around the Golem's chassis.
You should be able to get to the modules.
That little orange button you just flew over.
Let me share my screen on Discord. That way you guys are getting a live view instead of 8 seconds delayed. There you go. That should help you. Back of cab, the roof, and the thrusters. Okay, well, I opened two. Whoa. We are going to need the flashlight. I did. God damn it. Yeah, I hit 2 buttons that said open already. But I'm not seeing anything that I can tractor yet. Bendy's here. These are probably going to be smaller size. This looks like there'd be something right in here, wouldn't you think? That looks like there's a button right there. Yep, there is. Alright, we open that, but I don't see anything happening.
And my cargo has gotten screwed up in my Star Lancer.
What'd you do?
What do you mean, what did I do?
The ship just started floating away. I got it. I grabbed it. This thing's light. Look.
Yeah, it is. Alright, I'm going to jump in the cutter and go get Zeus or something. BRB.
I have cargo stuck in my Car Lancer and in my Star Lancer, and I can't get it out.
Is it in the elevators?
It's on the cargo grid of my Star Lancer,
Hmm.
and I can't get it off.
Benny said he was having that problem too. Apparently it's still an issue.
I hit it with a tractor beam, and it sits there and just goes doink, 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 doink. It won't actually grab it.
Hmm. It does that little tappy noise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Know any workaround for it?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Just claim the ship.
Sadly, yes. I had
Look,
Cosmic wound up with like 47 boxes that were stuck to his, remember?
luckily, it's not much. It's only 16 SCU,
Mm-hmm.
and none of it's high value stuff.
Mine was RMC.
I think my body's stuck to the rock.
What, baby? Your purse? You try the bookshelf? Okay.
One SCU of gold, 4 SCU Bexelite, 3 SCU of Terranite, and 8 SCU Corundum. That's all it is.
Mm.
So, not much, not bad. Claiming the ship good enough, or do I have to make this one go boom?
Claiming it should be fine. As long as it's the same issue from last patch.
Yep, I found my body. It was on the rock.
Ooh. What was attached to it? Anything that you could salvage? I've only had one death in 4.1 so far, but it did not behave the way that they said it was going to. When I respawned in Area 18, I had the items that were in my backpack. That was only 4 Cruise Luck Strengths, but still, I respawned with them there. Right, where is the... Oh, that helps. And I discovered something last night, Moon, and those of you who are playing Elite and doing the colonization thing. You can see what you need to build your shit at any time in the galaxy map. I did not know that.
Just look at your, just look at the ship. And it'll be in the info panel on the right.
Mm-hmm. I discovered that last night. Yeah.
That's where I got the screen caps from.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I wonder if I can build. It's like, because I was jumping out towards Parrot Head. I was going to start a second system colonization. And I eventually decided that before I started a second colony, I was going to put my first colony in a better state. And I was like, hey, I wonder if I can schedule a build while I'm out here in, you know, Sake Sector or whatever the fuck it is. So I brought it and was like, oh, I can. Oh, well, let me see if I can get a shopping list. I was like, holy fuck, you can. So I went ahead and... So I wound up carrying 628 tons of steel from Sake Sector HJV, whatever the fuck it is, all the way out to your system, by the way. That was 22 jumps, Moon. That was crazy. They did not say we've done great with 2 patches and 20 patches this year. They said 4 patches on SCL. Yeah. Yeah, they never said that they were doing well. They just said that they did them. Well, I'll be honest with you. I kind of had a feeling that it wasn't going to be a good year for SC when they said that their focus was going to be quality of life. I mean, it's a good thing to focus on quality of life, and I'm all for that. But in the back of my head, I remember thinking they must not feel very confident that they can deliver new stuff this year if that's their public statement.
Oh, great. It looks like I might be back to not being able to spawn a ship.
Really? Where are you?
We're unable to deal with your request at this time. Earl L2?
Her L2?
I
Okay.
think.
Dude. SC's in bad shape right now. We're back to 318 levels of dissatisfaction.
Let me try a couple things first.
Thanks, Fixer.
Let me try spawning from the main terminal first. Instead of the one in the hangar. Let me go to the lobby. Try there. If that don't work, I'll menu log, see if that helps.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Okay, let's pull...
Okay. This says it's on pad.
Really?
Just go back and look.
Maybe it puts you in the wrong hangar. I have had that happen.
Like I said, I clicked retrieve on the screen in the hangar one. Yeah, here it is. Hot damn.
It just puts you in the wrong hangar. Okay.
Well, I was in the hangar. I clicked retrieve, and it said, "Oh, we couldn't process the request."
Yep. Because it puts you in somebody else's hangar. But it should have yeed you back to the lobby the second you got out of the elevator anyway.
This is just... Yeah, it's totally different hangar because I was in a large hangar because I'd spawned the it put this in a different hangar is what it did. Because I was in a large hangar because I'd spawned the Star Lancer. And we said I'm going to have to claim the Star Lancer, so I stowed it and I was trying to pull out my Pisces. And it said, "Oh, can't process the request." Then when I get up to the terminal in the lobby, it's saying it's on pad. Sure enough, the elevator brings me to a small hangar, and here's my Pisces. It's got hangars all screwed up for me now.
Okay. Yeah, they may be having trouble with their ship retrieval because mine just said will be delivered, and it's... Yeah. Shit's broke, yo. I'm spawning a Zeus CL to come over there, Bindi. Pagan, while you're waiting, get your Prospector set up.
Oh, it duped my glasses.
And it's...
You duped your glasses?
Yeah, my tune has a pair of glasses I wear around. It duped them. Now I have 2 pair. As well as my ammo. Now I got double the ammo.
Cool.
And it's not remembering my inverts on my controls. I can quit game and come back in, some of that, and I'll remember it. But if I stay out of game for so long, like hour or two, and come back in, I'm having to reset my inverts again.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not like it's swapping joysticks to a different one because it's not. I'm not having to reconfigure the joysticks. I'm just having to reset the inverts.
See, now that's happened to me a couple times, and I just assumed that it was swapping the left and the rights.
Yeah, it's kept the joysticks in the same place because I'm not having to go in and do the console command just to move the joysticks around. But I am having to change my inverts.
No, see, now the first time that happened, I thought it was a problem with my VKB, so I went into the joystick calibration in Windows, and nothing had happened there. They were still fine there, so I knew it wasn't the sticks.
Yeah, it's just not remembering to, because I always have to invert my strafe forward, back, strafe up and down on my Omni-throttle stick for some reason.
Yeah, that's true, Cosmic. They did say we were going to have Nyx up pretty quick after Pyro. They did state that. Now, remember in that interview with Benoit Beauséjour, he stated that they had to change some stuff when they were putting Pyro in because it was breaking things, and they found out that there were some discrepancies in the size of Pyro and the amount of entities with Pyro. So, I'm just wondering why they didn't notice that, because as I understand it, Turbulent did a lot of the stuff for Pyro. And Turbulent also did a lot of the stuff for Lorville 2.0, remember? Didn't Turbulent also do Lorville 2.0? I mean, maybe I'm mistaken here, but I thought that they did the Lorville rework. Now, I know they didn't completely redo Lorville, because a lot of that's still the same. I know they did a lot of the graphical work for it. But, I mean, we're still running down the same hallways.
They held up some signs and painted some pictures.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't really change anything structurally or change the coding. They just added more, like, stuff so we can find a way around.
Yeah, I know outside of the LZ, it looks different. We got the whole little racetrack area. Landing gear up, Dippy-Doo. Moon, are you good, or do I need to come pick you up?
I think I'm good. I got my Pisces, and I just flew over to Hurl 1. I'm gonna claim the Star Lancer.
Okay. How's our piratey-eyed friend?
Not very piratey-eyed.
Nice. Were you able to see without your patch today?
I've been going last couple of days without the patch here in the house.
That's awesome, dude.
I go outside, I'm still seeing double at distance. So I need it there, needed to drive, yada yada. But in the house, I'm able to get by without it. That being said, last night I started getting tired enough that I had to put the patch on for a while, but right now, I don't even have my glasses on.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Hey, Jettison, how you doing? Good to see you. And yes, you did find me on YouTube.
So apparently we can't mine any surface mining in Stanton, but we can in Pyro.
We did it the other night on Microtech.
Yeah, on Microtech it's not working now.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, a couple nights ago we did it on
oh, that's cool.
Hurston area. Then day before yesterday we did Microtech. Yesterday couldn't find anywhere.
Wonder why it's busted in Stanton.
Stanton's probably still in a legacy code.
Yeah. You did some of the event but got lost. Nyx is supposed to be considerably smaller, I think, Raymond. We can look it up on the ARC star map though. Let me see here. Here we go. There's a star map. The star map. It knows all and sees all. Should probably reset this.
Sees all? It sees all. Oh no. It sees my tiny pee-pee?
Yep, absolutely.
No.
Nyx.
Oh.
No.
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Awesome. Thank you, Jettison. I appreciate that. No, actually, it's about the size of Stanton. Maybe a little bigger. A lot of jump points in there, though. Holy crap, look at that shit. Well, obviously, they're not going to put all the jump points in. I wouldn't think they'd put the jump points in until they're ready to use them. So we got Delamar. Delamar's technically an asteroid, not a planet. But there's the Glacium ring, which I am excited about because I love the Aaron Halo. So we got Delamar, a giant-ass fucking asteroid. Notice, you guys love how I use the word ass in there twice. So, Nix 1 and Nix 2, Glacium ring. And then the Keeger belt in Nix 3. So, one less planet than Stanton. It's about the same size. Bendy is here. Let's not run over Bendy. Asteroid.
Bendy's in the ship. You're good.
Well, still don't want to run over your ship, though. Hey, sneakies. Do you want to check out my saucer? Here you go. It's not a flying saucer, but it's a saucer. There you go. You can check out Daddy's saucer. Okay, Pagan. Something is... There we go. We got it. Well, there's the Asteroid of Doom. With an excellent kill-death ratio. Now we are looking for the...
Oh, your pods are off to my left.
Alright, I think I see him.
You just smacked the shit out of my dead body.
Did I?
Yeah, it's okay. I got the stuff off of it.
Oh, dude, I'm glad. I'm sorry. I didn't even see it there. I was so fixated on the pods and the guns.
It was just funny watching you spin around and smack it.
Smack it! Oh, I see it now. Alright, that's as close as I dare.
Nah, straight up.
Go ahead, Pagan, smack. Go ahead, Pagan, smack that ass.
Right there's good.
Alright, cool. Well, we'll get out now and we'll move our shit. Well, yeah, I mean, they need to put the jump points in for the two that are functional. Oh, I didn't get a tractor rifle, but we should be fine with a tiny tractor beam. I was able to get them off with that, so.
Well, that being said, Pagan, look at Stanton. We have the Magnus and Terra jump points.
Yeah, but I think that was a... Oops! I accidentally did that thing. I'm not 100% convinced that that was completely an accident.
If that was the case, then why are they still there? We've seen Sig put something in, go oops, and pull it before.
They're not snapping the grid. Now it is. Okay. Ooh, it's snapping through the grid.
Yep.
It thinks it's a bag.
But at least they're consistent. I was going to get extra bags anyway, so we might as well just get them while we got some. Alright, now, where's the guns I just had? There they are. There's one. Don't know what I'm going to use a pair of 117s for, but we'll get them. Aren't there empty gun racks on the
Duct tape
On the-
to the Atlas left arm.
Ha ha ha! I'll shoot your ass.
Oh, it looks like we'd run salvage missions.
Well, mining turned into, oh shit, salvage. Benny, did you already grab your armor and stuff off your corpse?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay.
I'll see if I can't.
Oh shit, it just glitched through the ship. Motherfucker. Because, according to this...
No, that stuff you can't loot. It's attached to the outside. That's what it spawned with me.
Okay. It's fused to your corpse, sir. Fused.
I brought a cutting torch. It don't come off.
Where are you guys at right now?
We are in the air in Halo.
Is that in Pyro?
No,
No.
it's in Stanton.
It's the asteroid belt between her L2 and I think it was Arcort.
Yep.
Once I get in there, I'll have you guys up. Or have you guys...
Bendy's currently in a mining ship. I'm in a cargoes ship. About to fly back to Area 18 and deposit my cargoes. You think Magnus will come into the game? Yeah, I think it will too eventually. I think CR's pushing hard for a 1.0 release so that he can satisfy the investors. Now, we need to qualify something here for those of you in here now and those who watch the VOD later or those who eventually watch the VOD later and get ready to be keyboard warriors on me. If you pledged to support the game, you are not an investor. I don't care how you try to twist that shit in your head. You are not an investor. An investor puts money into a project with the ability to withdraw money later. If you pledged, you gifted fucking money. Okay? That's the same as like you roll up to Walmart and the person's sitting there ringing the bell with the little pod on the tripod for Salvation Army. You're not investing in Salvation Army. You are donating money. So you ain't investing shit in Star Citizen if you bought a ship. You're donating money. So just for clarity's sake, investors are people who, like the Carters, the ones who, like, invested money and they own stock in the company, or they have the ability to withdraw that money later. That's investing. So now that we've clarified that, I think CR is pushing for a 1.0 release so that he can satisfy those investors. There was talk about them having two options to withdraw funds if contingencies weren't met, and I don't know all the details of that because I haven't read the papers, but I've heard things online, scuttlebutt again, allegedly, that one of those contingencies was SQ-42 not being released by a certain date, and another one, again allegedly, and another one was 1.0 not being released allegedly by a certain date. So I think that's why there's such a huge push for Squadron 42 being pushed out by next year and by 1.0 being released out by a certain date. Again, that's what I've been hearing. I'm not privy to certain things. I'm not on the board. I'm not a Roberts. I'm not a member of the board, but that's just what I think based on what we've been hearing. So take it with gratuitous amounts of sodium chloride. So I don't think we're going to see Magnus until after that 1.0 release. The clock started ticking when they went to China, so seek investment from certain quarters. Yeah, could be. Could be. But I know, well, I don't know, but we've heard that there was like a father and son team that invested some money, and that was some of the contingencies that was attached to that investment. Is that if Squadron 42 wasn't released by a certain date, that they could withdraw a certain amount of funds from CIG, and we've been told. Am I hearing static in the game? That wouldn't surprise me. My music's up. Wow, that wouldn't surprise me at all. That would and that's why the push. By the way, if the microphone sounds distorted, please tell me. I was reviewing a VOD this morning, and I don't know if maybe I have a sinus infection, but it sounded real nasally and sounded distorted, especially in this band of frequencies. So if it sounds distorted in that band, please tell me so I can fix it. I've been moving the mic further away so it's not like right up in there. So maybe that might help a little bit. Ooh, easy, Pagan, easy. Yeah, could very well be, Raymond. Could very well be. Could very well be.
Hey, how do you get out of mouse look?
Z like Zulu. Try that. See if that works.
No.
Did that do it for you?
No, it did not.
Exit seat. Sometimes your right shift button will do it. Ooh, our guys get the red face.
Yeah, I sit down in here and I'm looking all around like it's like I've pressed F and looking around and I have no up, down, left, right control over my ship as a mouse and keyboard.
You click your left mouse button.
You never know if it's going to be the right side or the left side. Which one is it going to be, guys? Come on. This side? Perfect. No one has found yet any jump points other than ones indicated by gateway stations. To my knowledge, no. They did say that eventually later there would be undocumented stations and that would be short time. That there'd be, you know, stations you would use without ATC control. They did state that, but they would be time limited. I'm thinking something kind of like in Eve. That's what I'm thinking. So, like, once you start jumping through it, they're short duration. They never referenced Eve, but I'm thinking and hoping that there'll be something like that. Like, hey, you know, hey, we found this jump point, and we started using it, and I'm kind of thinking I should leave these bags in the ship and not put them in the freight elevator because they could fall through. On second thought, I'm thinking we're going to leave these in the ship.
Alright, how do I get out of this?
Because they have a tendency to drop through the fucking freight elevator.
Look at my key bindings.
Yeah, we're just going to leave them in the ship. The guns will come out. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either, to be honest. I grabbed it in a hurry a couple days ago for the geos. I grabbed it with the intent to... Wow, okay. I grabbed it with the intent for the geos the other day. Because I thought people would want to try the geos out. I thought, hey, we could walk a couple of geos up in there and be good to go. Holster that thing, mister. Okay, so we're going to send the guns down. Got it. Now let's send this down. We're going to leave the bags inside so we don't have to deal with losing them. I used to have some paint for the Zeus. I think I melted it for something. I don't remember what now. How long's the claim timer on this Drake? Golem! Golem!
Your insurance claim has been sent.
We'll pay the expedited fee. And let's store the Zeus CL. Somewhere in there, I melted the Zeus MR. You guys might see some piracy happen once the MR comes out. I know most of you don't enjoy that kind of play, but you might get to watch it happen. Wrong. Let's pillage. I'm sorry?
Got a bunch more rain coming through today.
In your area?
Yeah, it rained a good part of yesterday too.
Oh my god, last night it finally broke and started raining. I was like, thankfully, maybe my head will back the fuck off. Dude, yesterday was a bad headache.
Hey, Moon, meet me up at voice channel, the general voice if you can, sir, because I'm having the same problem you had yesterday.
You know we have a help desk specifically for that. It's called Murdcore Help Desk. At least we used to have one.
I have no idea how I fixed it.
Yeah, well,
You didn't sacrifice a ghost and speak in Latin?
Apparently you passed it off to me.
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. Let's go for a sec.
Hold on a minute, guys. What?
Our boy broke on his back.
Blue eye?
Blue eyes.
Wow. Hold on, hold it on this side, please. Hold it on this side, please.
That's Paisley.
Crazy.
That is Paisley.
I don't like what she's wearing. She's 14, for fuck's sake. 13? She's 13, for fuck's sake.
That was Mom.
Yeah, I imagine moms were real happy about that, too. Jesus.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Shab, make sure you're on the crew. We do that. Oh, I have played Cyberpunk, but it's been a while. It's been a while. I can't play it too long. It makes me barfy. Cyberpunk makes me barfy. Now, I'll be truthful. I've not tried playing SC since I put the triple monitor setup. I've not tried playing SC first-person combat. since we did the triple monitor setup, it may be better for me this way. I may not get as barfy. Might be able to play longer.
I'm on your first shock.
You might as well break it, dude. It's going to take me a minute to get there.
I'm okay. I'm packing me a bowl. That ship's pretty fast.
Yeah. Yep. It's a tiny little thing.
I've got sinking theory or suspicious conspiracy theory that is one of 3 parts for a bigger Drake's refinery ship. That thing is built like it is meant to attach to something.
Yeah, could be. Something with the ironclad, perhaps?
Maybe it could be a portable refinery that attaches to, like 2 of those maybe work as the engines for the refinery. You drop it off somewhere, you go out, you get your stuff, you bring it back, refine it, take off with it. Like a tractor trailer hookup.
That'd be cool. I'm going to be pissed if they put a Drake refinery out before they put the Mist refinery, though, because the Mist refinery went on sale years ago. I will admit that's going to piss me the fuck off. Not saying they won't do it, just saying it's going to piss me off. Map header pins, no markers. Cool. Wonder where that takes me. .6 general monsters away. Shouldn't take me too long to get there. Well, see, it isn't so much about the branding, Raymond, as it is about backlog. You know, it's more about the backlog. That's my issue with it. That's my whole issue with it. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember when they mentioned the whole expanse. 'Cause it's been a fucking minute, man. Endeavor. I'm looking something up here on my side screen, so you guys gotta bear with me here. Tally, Ursa. The Apollo, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Raft. Luminalia for the third fucking year in a row. Hell, the Galaxy was supposed to, that was announced with the refinery module years ago. Remember that? Prospector, Fury. What if Anvil and Aegis? Aegis already has one. The Reclaimer. The Reclaimer is a non-combat ship. Okay, we're in the 23. Saber, Retaliator, Razor. Fortune, Connies, Scorpius and Terry's. I'm all for it. I don't care about non-combat ship companies making combat ships and combat ship companies making industrial ships. I don't care about that. What I care about is the backlog. You know? We've got stuff that's been sold 10 years ago that's still sitting there in concept phase. And I get, you know, ships like the Pioneer, I get it. That ship is waiting on base building. Okay, I get it. Okay, ships like the Apollo. Okay, it's waiting on medical gameplay and drones. Well, medical gameplay came out years ago. Okay, it's waiting on drones. Okay, I get that. You know, what about, you know, ships like the Expanse? Oh, it's waiting on refinery gameplay. Well, refinery gameplay's been in the game for fucking years now. What are you waiting on now? What, seriously, what is that ship waiting on? We've got, well, it's waiting on the pods. You need to be able to tractor beam the pods on and off of the mining ships. Well, we've been able to do that shit for a couple of years now. What is it waiting on now? Explain this to me, Lucy. Explain this to me. Here we go. Expanse. April 13th. Here we go. Right there. Expanse. April 13th, 2022. So, been waiting on this ship now for more than 2 fucking years. Where is it? So again, it's not about cross-platform. It's not about this company making this ship. It's about the backlog. That's my issue with it. 10 fucking years. Well, that backlog is 2 years. Almost 3. I mean, it's coming right up on 3. I mean, we're 14 days away from 3. Alright, so let's go into mining mode. Now, Pagan, remember, this thing is very, very zippy. Do not bounce off the rock thingy.
Do not pull a bender.
Right? For you are not made of steel and titanium and easily replaced. Is this something we can break with this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It says easy. Hopefully my models are on it. Yep, they are. Wow. 2 XTLs and the module, the green, is still not super big. Alright, well, I'm in the... Whoop, okay. I'm in the green. We'll see how she does. Drop our lap power down. Whoa! The HUD's a little fucky with the numbers, the instability numbers and such. She did say that they were going to be, I'm going to back this thing off a little bit. There we go. She did say it was going to be unstable. It definitely fills the Drake niche. Hey kid, we make this cheap-ass mining shit. We bolted a bunch of shit together and put these milk crates and duct tape this seed on it. The reactor leaks a little bit, but it'll get you there. Which is funny because the Vulture doesn't have that feel at all to me. The Vulture has a much more commercially viable feel to it to me. Leaky reactors lead to superpowers. Yeah, and sudden sex changes. Ask Ron about that one. I love the Vulture. The Vulture is my second favorite salvage ship. No, we're just outside of range. There we go. I don't think we're... Oh, we're going to skip that one. "25% Terranite." We're going to skip that one too. $66. We'll take that. Ron and I were playing during a particularly buggy release, and what was happening was we didn't realize it at the time, but your characters could be I honestly think the Drake Vulture could have been branded an Aegis Vulture and they would have gotten away with it. Excellent. That's good news, Moon. Really, there's nothing well, I won't say nothing. There's very little about the Drake Vulture to me that makes it seem Drakey. I mean, you could flatten out a few edges and paint it orange and almost call it like an Argo Vulture. It doesn't seem very Drakey to me at all. That's true. The thrusters do seem a little Drakey. I think Personal Drake should have to build industrial starters, Mecha, Surveniant, Argo Advanced. Yeah. Yeah, well, Misk has that partnership thing going with the alien people. I forget which race it is. Remember, they're supposed to have some partnership with an alien race to build ships. And apparently the aliens really like the Airstream vibe. Xeon, yeah, thank you. Shame on me, I should know this shit. Laranite. We don't want Laranite, we want Terranite, mister. What the fuck are you thinking? Shame on you, you naughty, naughty bastard. We'll go this way. Ooh. Wow, she's fast. Holy crap, she's fast. I would say if you don't enjoy mining, this is the ship for you.
I bet you'd be fun to low fly.
Oh, Carl! This is your mining ship, buddy.
That thing zips across the ground. I was watching Moon in it yesterday.
Carl Kaput! This is your mining ship right here, buddy. Jump in this bitch and mine. I'm not making fun of you, Carl. I enjoy watching your low-fly videos. In fact, I've discovered a few new artists because of your low-fly videos. There was one, you were low-flying Gladius over Daymar, and the artist you had playing in the background, I was like, ooh, I'm really digging this vibe. I listened to the video, I listened to the music a couple times and sent it to Mrs. B. She liked it too. Can't remember who it was now. I posted on Facebook so I could find it again later. Barrel. Ew. Carl, just don't go mining Barrel, okay? When you do your low-fly mining, don't mine Barrel. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You people have been chosen to reveal our existence to the world.
How you doing, Chase?
You will witness what happens here today, and you will tell of it later.
Yeah, Carla would definitely enjoy low-flying this. It gets up to speed quick.
Ooh, that might be a cluster of rocks.
Well, I will say, after taking the Geo out for the mining Friday night, I did enjoy using it. It was fun to go trompy and then hit the little boosters and go hopping around. That was nice. I did enjoy that. Ooh, copper. Supply or die is not running anymore. That'd be a nice find. 14 SCU of copper? Hell yeah. Oh, I need to adjust the value. I need to update the mining, the refinery order sheet to get the new values in, because they're still inflated values. I gotta do that one of these days. Jesus. Irish accents touch dramatic? Oh, hell yeah. I gotta be dramatic about it, Raymond.
Hey, short jump to me, Pagan. I got 3 rocks over here.
Okie dokie. Where are you?
Terranite 4500 mass. Baxolite 7100 mass.
No, I'll have to do it in the map.
And another Terranite at 1300 mass. Or 13,000 mass.
Let's find you. You're probably going to have to both store this. Because my cargo thing's not working. It's not showing me how much is in there.
I'm gonna fire on the 13,000 mass one. 45% Terranite.
Okay. I don't know if this thing will pop it. We'll see.
There's 2 of us. I know it pops over 10K. It did last night.
Which one's the 13K? That one? Okay. Let's see what she can do with it.
I'm at 5%. Moving up to 100.
Alright, let me get a beam on it. We'll see what she'll do. Ooh, that optimal's teeny. Whoa. Holy fuck nuts. Oh fuck, overheating. I'm all the way down as low as I can go, buddy.
I turned off.
Yeah, I'm at my bottom, which is 20% apparently. Okay, I'm gonna let her cool down here. Yeah, she's very... Whoa! What the fuck, dude?
That instability is crazy. Back way up. I don't think this one's gonna cool in time.
Mm-mm. Dude, that went from 0 to WEP over in like a half a second.
Quick as shit.
That shit is nuts.
I don't even trust getting close to that rock.
No fucking way. It's gonna explode any second. I'm in the mining hut just so I can look at it. No. You guys saw how quick that happened. And it wasn't like I was nuked the newbie here. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like, oh, I'm god level miner here. I mean, I'm usually pretty cautious.
I'm gonna put another rock between us. There it went.
Oh my god. Is there anything left? There's nothing left of that rock.
Yeah, there's 1600 mass, 39% Terranite. And it's purple, so you can suck it up. These other two rocks are pay rocks too.
Did the golem bite you, Pagan?
No, I got the fuck out of the way. I don't like this ship, dude. Personally speaking, there's nothing about this ship that makes me want to hold on to it.
It's super fast for a miner.
You gotta watch that instability, though. That instability can bite you.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
I'm on my way to get a rock, ROC.
Again, for those that love it, more power to you. I'm not saying it's a bad ship. I'm just saying it's not a fit for me.
Oh, I didn't think it would be.
No.
But
No.
it's definitely one you got to experience.
I came, I saw, I tried, I spat it out back on the carpet and said, "Sir, can you make me a real hamburger?" I'm not a fan of this one. You guys ever watched a movie called The Menu?
Yes.
I like the ending of that. You know, I could really just go for a cheeseburger. That's me at the end of that. I could really just go for a cheeseburger.
She's a good ship. She has her uses, but yeah, for you overall mining, it's not.
It doesn't fit my particular style.
No,
it's not my style.
It needs some tweaks before I could even use it. Like I'd use it for a scout ship. That's about it. Like,
yes, true.
Oh,
but
awesome.
until they fix the
True.
scanning, where you can actually see the numbers, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Has anyone experimented with the wormhole running out of fuel?
Somebody I know did, and they wound up back on the starting side. Who was that tried doing that, and they wound up back on the starting side and stranded? I can't think of who it was.
I was just curious. I'm about to come through the wormhole because I'm heading over to Lorville to buy a rock. Because I don't think there's any place over here in Pyro to buy one. At least not
Kiss
that
me, my
anybody's
cargo,
told me.
please. Hey, my cargo's showing up on my thing now. Oh, why are you hoovering that pig?
Experience to work.
Apparently. Oh, you're out of range, Pagan. That's why it's not working. 33 bags.
They actually make range a factor of hoovering now.
What is it?
It used to be when I was hoovering them in, I never cared a lick about what my range was.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you were mining back when the Helix had a fracture range of 150. Its extraction range was like 300. It was insane. Alright, so that's got 18% Bexy. When you crack it, it may... Yeah, that's not even worth fucking with it. Not even worth fucking with it. Now, see, now that one... Yeah, we'll take that one.
Another good story that came out of yesterday. Scorpion was showing his son around and stuff. And he had his son flying in a Golem.
Oh, I'm full. Holy shit.
And they got split up for some reason. And his son was off on his own in the Golem, and suddenly got attacked by an eclipse.
Oh shit! Really?
Yep. And his
God
son
damn.
turned around. His son turned around and shredded that eclipse.
That's awesome. I mean, I hate that the fucking eclipse was going after a goddamn golem. I mean, that's somebody looking for an easy kill. But I'm glad
so easy.
I'm glad he got shredded though. We'll teach him a fucking lesson.
He shot off one wing, then shot off the other.
That's awesome. Arc L4.
Well, I'm still not getting the right hanger at Orison. It didn't give me my hanger. It gave me a large hanger.
The only thing better than that is if the Eclipse pilot was crying in global. That would make it better. Yeah. Yeah, apparently a pair of Bulldog 117s shredded in Eclipse. What's the Eclipse got on it? Isn't a pair of size 2s? I don't remember now.
I think so.
Yeah, it's mostly a stealth bomber.
Yeah, but I think it's got a pair of... I think it's got a... Can we just fuck off now? Thank you. And fuck off about that, too. Eclipse. I think it's got a pair of size 2s. Yeah. Okay, so it's got 2 size 2s. So, a Golem shredded... A Golem with 2 size 1 shredded, and Eclipse with 2 size 2s. That's fucking delicious. Oh, man, I wish this had been recorded. I would have loved to have seen that.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been just fucking awesome. Arasta, yes, Raymond. They told us it was going to be a refining ship, as well as a mining ship. It was also going to have a size 3 laser, and the ability to accept the ability to accept ore from other ships. I also thought that they said you'd be able to store a rock in it. So I thought that they said you'd be able to put... I really wish I could show this to you guys, but on the far left and right sides, I'm seeing blinking on this HUD. On the far left and right sides, when I'm traveling, it's blinking. Well, it doesn't do it when I hold Z and turn, but... You were supposed to be able to drive a rock up into the back of the Arasta. Kinda, Raymond? Kind of a kind of a mobile semi mining base kind of deal. I melted the Galaxy when I found out about the Arasta. Because the Arasta did everything that I wanted the Galaxy to do. The Galaxy was going to be able to haul cargo and have a refinery module. So my plan for the Galaxy was to jump it out there and have the mole offload ore to it to be refined. And then, go back out and continue mining. And then when the Arasta came along and I found out that the mole could deliver ore to it to be processed, I'm like, okay. Kinda. At least until the Orion comes into the picture.
That's why another reason I'm saying Drake's gonna come out with their own, because of the bag shape. There's no way that's attaching to the Arasta.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's be dropping in from the top. But guys, this is going to be the last run for me. I am getting pretty dizzy here. I'm going to back away from the screen and go sit on the couch for a little bit. I might be back later today if I'm feeling a little better. I need to take...
I got a thing up on my screen. It says activate jump point.
Okay. There you go.
It's not letting me. There it goes.
It takes it a second. It doesn't happen immediately.
Point opening. There we go.
Now you're going to get this weird animation, then it'll suck you into the sphincter.
No. Going for full insertion.
Absolutely. Make sure you have enough lube. Remember to tell her that you love her.
You hear what I said with all the stuff they got in there, the white stuff? We're racing the sperm through the birth canal or through the uterus. Yay!
What the
Oh shit!
fuck?
Somehow or another.
What did I do?
Come on, get that going.
Oh, I inverted. Because I was inverted, sir. I'm sorry, Shab. I have been dealing with... They put me on anti-seizure meds for my migraines, and it's having some pretty strong reactions. Honestly, I've been pretty stoned all week. Yesterday, I was dealing with a migraine all day.
Me out of that fucking white shit, because I can't see.
So I am going to go slide into the under a blanket on the couch. After I start this refinery order.
There it is.
Store the ship, Pagan.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle.
I almost scrolled past the Golem looking for the prospector to store it.
Oh, I'm out the other side.
How was the experience for you? Do you still love me?
Anybody else mining?
I think Moon is.
Right now I'm trying to turn it. I'm going to, but right now I'm trying to turn in my stuff from yesterday.
Yesterday, as tinnitus central as it would not stop a farewell. Yeah. Tinnitus sucks ass. Archer was right. Who knew? He was also right about the ants, too. Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. And Shab, there's plenty of good SC streamers out there. I think Scard's going to be getting Homeworld... Not Homeworld, I'm sorry. What did he get? Spaceborne 2? I think Scard's going to be getting Spaceborne 2. So maybe watch that. I'm pretty sure he's going to be getting a game called Path of Exile 2 here soon. My magic 8-ball of doom tells me that. Oh, I understand. I know, Raymond. I get that. And I take that as a compliment. Given the fact that you're sitting here in my chat watching some guy who's half stoned play a game. So yes, I do take that as a compliment. We're going to do D next. Because I'm in no rush to get this stuff. So $5 grand for the refinery order. We're going to hit the confirm this button. And we are in no rush to get this done. Slide it over. RKL4. We're doing Bexy and Terranite. There it is, right there. 862.
I can't get the TDD screens to load. Oh, there it goes. God, it took a while.
And this one is 309. 309. And Bendy was the guide. Got it.
I forgot to unload my shit.
Well, that run was worth around 80K. Good deal. All right. I'm heading in game to do some housekeeping, move some stuff. Oh, you're going to be doing that for a hot minute, Raymond, and change some paints, right? All right, I'm going to head over to the couch and chill the fuck out for a little bit. Is there anybody we know that's on right now on Twitch doing the Twitch thing? I don't know. Is Bog on doing Twitch? Do they actually, does people actually do NASCAR on Twitch? Red Monster's on. He's doing mining. You guys can watch Red Monster do mining. Burks is on, doing combat. I usually like to raid the smaller peeps, though. Because the chat's more attentive that way. Psycho Bob is on. I don't remember if we've ever raided Psycho Bob. Grinding bounties, collecting the booties. Astro Manny. Dr. Angst. Captain Save, Cold Base, Cootie. BetGamer. Welcome to my live stream. BetGamer. He's a veteran. What's this guy doing? How long has he been on? Let's give this guy a chance and see what he's doing. You kind of like Kimmy? Ciro, I'm going to have to copy and paste that, Bendy. I'm not going to know how to spell that.
No, what I said was Drew Hillian was kind of like Kimmy.
Is Drew Hillian on right now?
Yeah, he's on.
All right. Let's give him a chance. Let's see if he's on right now. All right, let's give him a chance. All right, we'll give him a raid. See what he's like. Okay, I don't care. There we go.
Yeah, I scout for Kimmy too.
Oh, nice. All right, we'll give him a raid. That way I can head over to the couch. You guys have a good day. I'm going to go crawl under a blanket on the couch. I'll probably pass out.